Hey guys, welcome to the BJ Show. Welcome to round three for the AFL. This episode I'll be sharing my votes from the top three performers from each team. I'll be showing my footy tips from every game. Let's begin. It's round three. It's Thursday footy. Thursday night footy at Marvel Stadium, and we have the Western Bulldogs versus Brisbane. I went with the Brisbane Lions. Here was my top three. Each team, I'll be sharing my thoughts of those each top three, each respective for the Western Bulldogs and Brisbane. Well done on Brisbane with that win. Well, we got with Bailey Dale from the Western Bulldogs and Harris Andrews from Brisbane. Well done, dominated all over the field. Come to Jack Macca, dominates so well for the Bulldogs. So well done. And former Bulldogs now, Dunkley, now playing for the Brisbane Lions. So well done. Now we got Tim English, the big ruckman for the Western Bulldogs. Another great vote for him. He's going to be a pretty hard vote from this year. Lockie Neal, taking a best on ground for the Lions. So well done with respective for the Bulldogs and the Lions. Top three players for each team. We now come to the second game for the round three. We head to Friday night for the first MCG game. Collingwood up against Richmond. I went with Collingwood. So I'm going to share my top three for each team. For Collingwood v Richmond, we got Jamie Elliott from Collingwood and Tim Tito from Richmond. We got Josh Dacos from Collingwood, Daniel Riley-Ollie from Richmond, and Jordan D. Glucci from Collingwood, and Liam Baker, Richmond. So well done for Collingwood and Richmond's top three best on grounds. We come now, it's into the third game for round three. We head down into Tasmania at University of Tasmania Stadium for the Saturday footy. Hawthorn versus North Melbourne. Hawthorn rebuilding, want to get their first win, and they would reward that against the improved North Melbourne. I went with North Melbourne. Here is the top three of each team. Here we go for the Hawthorn North Melbourne. I went with Taylor Brookman, well done. Luke McDonald, North Melbourne. Second one is Dylan Moore from Hawthorn and Todd Godstein, North Melbourne. And the best on ground, Will Dale, Mother, great performance in the Hawks. Harry Sicily as well for North Melbourne. Well done, the Hawks and the Roos, top three best on ground. Now come to the fourth game for the third round. We head to Giant Stadium for the Twilight footy game. Well, we got the GWS Giants versus Carlton. And my footy tip is Carlton. Knowing that GWS came back from behind, not this great against West Coast, and so close against Carlton. And here's the top three for each team for GWS Giants and Carlton. We start with Lockie Ash from Giants. Adam Sad, Carlton. We got Tom Green, Giants. Sam Dockley, Carlton. And Josh Kelly from the Giants. Patrick Quibbs, captain, clear best on ground for the Carlton Blues. So well done, top three for the Giants and the Blues. Well done. It's the fifth game for round three. We are back at the MCG for the first Saturday night footy. We have the Saints and the Bombers. I went with Essendon. Here's the top three for each team. For St Kilda in Essendon. Jack Higgins comes with the Saints. Nick Martin for the Bombers. Mason Wood, Saints. Jake Kelly, Bombers. And Brad Crouch, Saints. Darcy Parish, Bombers. Well done for the top three for each team for St Kilda and Essendon. Now we come into the second Saturday night footy right in Adelaide, and that is the 53rd showdown. We head to the second Saturday night footy, as I mentioned. We are in Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval for showdown 53. We got Port Adelaide hosting the Adelaide Crows, showdown 53. I went with Adelaide, and what a surprise. Big win, big tick, big victory. And well done to O'Shea, who was best on ground for the showdown medal. Here is the top three for each team, with respect for Port Adelaide and the Adelaide Crows, right on your screen. So we begin. Sam Powell Pepper, well done, mate. Keep up. Boy lad, champion already. One of them should be best on ground, but was just in that top three. So well done, mate. We come to the second one. Dan Houston, well done, mate. Always keep up the good work at Adelaide perspective. And best on ground one here, the captain, now another showdown medalist on your screen, Jordan Dawson. Now we come to the best on ground. Conor Woodsy, tough as a nut, never gave up, but I set raking, well done, being my best on ground. We had Riley Fearful, also best on ground. So well done, Isaac Raking, to come into that magical moment. He was all over the ground as well. So he was pretty busy for that for the LA Crows. So well done, Port Adelaide and LA Crows, best on ground. We come now into seventh game. We got the third as well round. Obviously, we're now heading to Sunday afternoon footy, and we head on the Gold Coast. We got Gold Coast hosting Geelong. Geelong with the footy tips. Here is the top three best on ground for Gold Coast and Geelong. Here we go. Todd Miller comes in respectfully for the Gold Coast. Patrick Dangerfield as captain, best on ground for Geelong. Second one, we got Matt Rowan from the Gold Coast. Well done, mate. Jeremy Cameron, keep it up for Geelong. And best on ground, we're going to have it. Lockie Riley, he's been quite, maybe not up there, but for respect for last year, Todd Miller was the best in my votes. Well, look out. We got some different players. Could be the next one, next champion. And Tom Stewart for Geelong. So well done for the Suns and the Cats. Top three best on grounds. Now we come to the Primetime MCG Sunday afternoon football, and we are back at the MCG for the third time. We got the Steeds hosting the Swans, Prime and Gurado against these two teams. I went with Melbourne as it was at the MCG, and they're very good at the MCG compared to Sydney and in the Premiership season. Here is the top three for each team for the Melbourne and Sydney. We'll start with James Jordan comes into the Melbourne Demons for Jack Winger, Sydney Swans. Second one, Brody Grundy, the former Connaught Magpie ruckman, come in and help Matt Scorn as he's on the sideline with a knee injury. Well done, Jake Lloyd. Keep it up, mate. You dominated really well for the Swans. And best on ground with Callum Mills from the Sydney Swans. Well done. 150 of now apprenticeship. He's done so well. He's shipping a Brownlow medals. He's so close to doing it. And Colin Oliver, well done for Melbourne's best on ground. And well done for the top three for each team for the Melbourne and Sydney. We now come to the final game for round 3. We have made it, but we are in Perth, right here at the same for Western Derby 55. It's a little bit ahead of the showdown. If you mentioned you saw that on a few slides back. We got Fremantle West Coast, and it's Fremantle's hosting the Derby. Man, I went with Fremantle. They look a bit better, even though they lost by a point. If they lost by a point against North Melbourne, they fight back. Now, knowing that West Coast lost by 5 points, won by 4-5 goals against GWS in West Coast's first home game for the season, then West Coast had a lot of injuries, so Fremantle was slightly stronger on the day. Unfortunately, I do not know who was the Western Derby 55 best on-ground medalist. So unfortunately, I don't have that information. Here is the top 3 for each team. Fremantle and West Coasters are, here is the first one. Andrew Bradshaw, he was a multiplier last season, was so close even being, like, he was in that top 4 at the end of the season. So he did so well in that first half, and clearly, like, Lockie Neal and Andrew Bradshaw was top in the first half, and Lockie Neal won it. So respect everyone right here for the voting countdown. We got the Andrew Graff from West Coast. Well done for him. We come to the second one. Sean Darcy dominating the ruck, dominate all over, including it at forward everywhere. Sean Hurd did well in the ruck and defence. Did so well on that, so well done. And the Bears on ground perspective, Jane Ash from Fremantle, Tim County West Coast. Well done for both the Dockers and the Eagles respected teams. Well, that's another end for round 3. Well done to all the winners and the players who are voting for this round. That's it from another episode of the BJ Show. Hope you enjoyed it, and remember to like and subscribe down below. Plus, follow the Instagram page on the BJ Show, plus like that as well on the Facebook page on the BJ Show. See you next time for more on the BJ Show. Peace out.